Today, I'm back with another mega physical media movie number video for you all. This is where we run down physical media by the numbers. First, we take a look at the top 20 selling 4K Ultra HD discs of a previous week. I give you my thoughts and recommendations on every single title there, so that can help you make better buying decisions for your collecting needs in the future, of course. And then we get into the market share breakdown, where we look at all the different disc formats you love to collect. DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, see how well they're selling in comparison to one another. And then, of course, we get into the state of physical media, talking about the world of physical media. What are the trends right now? Where is everything going in the future? And we just have a great time talking them movies. So it sounds like you're in the right spot, my mega collecting friend. Go ahead and smash that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you're alerted when a new physical media number video breakdown posts. And of course, leave in the comments below, what did you pick up last week? Whether it was DVDs, Blu-rays, or 4Ks. But let's get into the list of bangers here. So at the bottom, we're going to have North by Northwest from Warner. This is an awesome movie. I haven't seen the 4K yet, but I have the Blu-ray. And this is an Alfred Hitchcock title, kind of almost a James Bond feel to it all. But I love the locations they go to. That's an awesome movie. Next up, we got Edge of Tomorrow from Warner. Really fun sci-fi action movie with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. So that one's always a great time. Next up, we got Jaws from Universal, another classic here. Just a Steven Spielberg masterpiece. And yeah, it's just a definitive shark movie. Next up, we got Joker Folie à Deux from Warner. It's a sequel that I like more than most. I did like the musical numbers myself, but a lot of people didn't. But overall, I was happy with my Steelbook pickup. Next up, we're going to have Deadpool and Wolverine from Disney and Marvel. Believe it or not, I do not have this movie in the collection yet. Yes, I do really want it because I did enjoy the movie overall, but I'm waiting for that Steelbook to get a discount. Hopefully, it's still in stock, and hopefully, I can save some money in the future. But it's Disney. You just never know how discounted these 4Ks are going to get with them. Same with the next one, Alien Romulus from 20th Century under Disney, of course. I really want that title, but I want it to get a discount. Why can't that be part of the 3 for 33 deal? I mean, could you imagine you put that with Deadpool and Wolverine, and even the next one, Transformers 1 from Paramount? Oh my gosh, that would just be a stellar lineup. But yes, Transformers 1 is awesome. It was a really good animated feature, especially in the last third. It got me excited for a potential sequel, but I don't think there's going to be one. I don't think it did that well at the box office, but I guess we'll see. Next up, we got Seven from Warner. That was number one for the longest. Well, at least a couple or few weeks. It has dropped a little bit, but people are still picking it up. Definitely a really good thriller kind of mystery movie with great performances, really deep and dark. It's just, oh my gosh, very intense. I have a Blu-ray, but maybe I'll pick up the 4K. Next up, we got Dune Part 1 from Warner. Of course, it's award season. People are loving Dune out there. Maybe not as much as we thought with getting Denis Villeneuve the directing nomination for part two or part one, but hey, you know what? Hopefully Dune wins something, maybe the Craft Awards. But yeah, awesome to see part one again. Next up, we got The Wild Robot from Universal. To me, one of the best movies of the year. Definitely the best animated picture for sure. Hopefully that takes home some more awards. Next up, we got Snowpiercer from Lionsgate. They had like an Amazon exclusive steelbook. And I haven't seen this movie, or at least I don't think I have. But I heard some good things about it. I heard people like this one. It's like a good action thriller. So I got to check that one out there. Next up, we got Oppenheimer from Universal. Happy to see Oppenheimer back here again. I wonder why. I guess award season just comes a calling, and Oppenheimer shows up for that time. Next up, we got The Cell from Arrow Video. I've heard mixed things about this sci-fi title, so I don't know if I need to pick this one up personally. But who knows? Maybe if I'm shopping in Barnes and Noble and it's a 50% off Arrow Video sale, maybe, just maybe. Next up, we got Dune Part 2 from Warner. Of course, Part 1's on there. You're going to have Part 2 for award season as well. So, yeah, I like Part 2. I actually thought that was a big step up above Part 1. So, I enjoyed that. Next up, we got to have Jackie Brown from Lionsgate. And guess what? Actually, I've never seen this movie. I know what you're saying. And I am a big Quentin Tarantino fan. So I don't know why I missed this one in particular. I do want to pick this one up. I know they got like fancy editions out there, but I totally missed out on that. I don't know if you can still find it. So Hopefully, I can get the 4K just when it gets discounted in the future. I mean, those Quentin Tarantino titles usually get pretty cheap. Even like, I think the Reservoir Dogs Steelbook I got pretty cheap. So I just had to play the waiting game. Next up, we got Kill Bill Volume 2 from Lionsgate, of course. And then we got Kill Bill Volume 1 after that. So, hey, Volume 1, a little bit more popular than Volume 2. Interesting enough, I guess. But yes, I like these movies overall. I wish they would have combined them, into the whole bloody affair and just have it in one set. I thought that would have been cool. And then that way you could justify the price point because you get both parts in there. That would have been awesome if Lionsgate did that. But I don't know. Lionsgate's just rubbing me the wrong way this year. To me, they kind of feel like a mini Disney now. So, Lionsgate, you are on notice. You guys let me know in the comments if you feel that way too. I feel like Lionsgate is up to no good. Next up, our top three here with some new titles. We got The Substance from Mubi. Probably said that totally wrong. I have my 4K ordered. It has not arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive soon, so hopefully I can watch that one. I haven't seen it yet, but I hear great things, lots of good performances in there, I heard. So I got to check this one out. They say it gets pretty graphic with some body horror, some big moments. So I'm ready for it. I want to check that one out. Next up, we got another new one here with Smile 2 from Paramount. And I actually like Smile 2 quite a bit, even more than probably Smile 1. And I actually thought Smile 1 was kind of a delightful random surprise I saw at the theaters. So Smile 2 definitely lived up to the extra smileness, if you want to call it that. But it was awesome, Great performances there all around. So yeah, I'll get that one eventually. Maybe it shows up in like a horror collection in the future. Who knows? And then our number one title here, new one, of course, no surprise. We got Venom: The Last Dance from Sony Pictures. I got my steelbook when it finally got to a decent price. That's why you wait, people. Don't buy those crazy steelbook prices. Just wait till it gets discounted. But yes, got the steelbook. It looked cool, and the movie was enjoyable enough. I saw it in theaters, and then on the rewatch, it was still pretty fun. I mean, it's a Venom movie. The Venom movies are pretty consistent, in my opinion, so they're all just kind of that, in the middle. If you need that superhero action, like scratch right there, just you got that itch, then the Venom movies work well enough for that. But there we go. Those were our top 20 selling 4K discs of a previous week, so that's pretty darn awesome. Some cool new titles in there, some awesome returners. So yeah, it looks like all the studios are doing pretty well. Not a ton of boutique label stuff besides Arrow, but who knows? We'll see if that changes in the future. But let's get into the market share breakdown. I know that's what you guys love out there, so we can compare some awesome numbers. So let me get these charts up here for our home entertainment. And so, yes, we got the week here ending January 25th, and then the week before that was ending January 18th. So, it looks like 4Ks are staying very consistent. They even went up like a percent or so. So, that's really cool at the 33.3% now. So, 4Ks, as I've been saying, and people haven't been fully just grasping it yet, just latching on to this. This is not just a one time fad. This isn't just happening over a few weeks now. Like this has been happening for a few months now, and that's pretty darn cool. So I think 2025 is the year for 4K, where 4K just gets a really big boost. I think the studios and boutique labels are leaning more into the 4K format. That way they can create their fancy like limited editions, steelbooks, all that cool stuff. And yeah, it does suck for the Blu-ray collectors because then we have less Blu-ray options. I'm with you guys on that. But hey, a little happy note right there. Blu-rays did went up a little bit from the week before, so they're, close to 23%, and before they were like 17%. So this isn't the highest we've seen Blu-rays, of course, but still that's not bad, at least being around that above 20% marker. So hey, Blu-ray collectors, you can rejoice as well. So 4K is doing good, Blu-ray is doing good. What has happened to DVDs? Boom, DVDs 44%. Woo, dropped down from 50% before. Oh my gosh, DVDs are taking a hit. I just think people are either learning about 4Ks now and are going more towards 4Ks, or they're just not collecting anymore and they're not picking up any DVDs. I know I've had some people that have, given me their own DVD collection. So I'm like, are they just done with collecting DVD? Has it taken this long? Where they're just like, okay, no more DVDs. And I guess they're switching now to streaming or not watching movies at all. Or once again, they're going for those premium options like 4K, but we still have some people that are sticking with the Blu-rays. They don't want to upgrade everything to 4K. Totally understandable. Still a great format. So yeah, that's interesting. This is a different mixture than like we've seen from a few years past. I mean, wow, these numbers in 2025 are definitely something different. So that's really cool to be looking at these trends here in this way. And I only think that 4Ks are going to go up from here. So let's talk about that. Let's get into now the future of physical media, the state of physical media. What is happening out there? Well, like I said, we know 4Ks are on the rise, and I don't think that's going to stop. I mean, we only had just January, and that's usually a slower month for movies and physical media, box office, all that stuff in general. So, I mean, imagine, couple more months, we're getting into spring season, and then especially in the summer, I mean, movies are going to be in full force there with a lot of hot movies going out to the theaters and then quickly turning around to the physical disc. And of course, they'll end up on streaming as well, I'm sure. But that just means more 4Ks out there, more premium editions, more still books, more boutique labels releasing the catalog stuff on 4K. Like we've seen Kino Lorber, they've been taking a lot of their past like comedy stuff and now upgrading it to 4K, like Career Opportunities. I love that movie. And now I'm even considering, do I triple dip here? I already have two Blu-rays of Career Opportunities, but now Kenny Lober is doing it in 4K just like 5 years later. So, wow, I mean, oh my gosh, like I said, I'm questioning, should I keep picking up so much Blu-rays? I mean, I still do because I love a good value and I find them fairly cheap. So if I can find them that way, of course, I'll still get the Blu-rays. And heck, even if I need to get a DVD because the movie's not yet available on 4K, I don't mind a DVD at a good price either. But like I said, I really think 2025 is the year for 4Ks, at least more than what we've seen in the, lifetime span of 4K so far. So once again, this is just interesting and different. So yeah, I think we're going to see these boutique labels and studios just tackle 4K so hard this year. And hopefully that shows up in the retail stores too. I know we'll have that online, but will Walmart's do a better job of having 4Ks and Blu-rays stocked in their stores? I mean, some weeks they try a little bit, like Venom. I saw like, okay, there's these cool 4K slipcover editions of Venom, but then they also have the Blu-rays, they have the DVD options, they had the triple combo packs out there. Like they had some good stuff for Venom: The Last Dance, but then for other movies, not so much. It's like, hey, why can't I find a 4K of The Substance? Or I can even find the Blu-ray of The Substance in my Walmart. There's only a DVD. So I'm like very inconsistent on how they represent certain formats for certain titles out there. And then they'll do like a whole horror section with Valentine's Day theming slip covers, and some are Blu-rays, some are DVDs, but actually the Blu-rays seem to be a really good value around that $10 marker, so that was pretty awesome. So it's like Walmart just, once again, it's like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get when you go into a Walmart. So kind of exciting, kind of scary. You guys let me know your Walmart experiences in the comments below, of course. But hopefully other stores will step up. I know GameStop was supposed to be getting some movies in the future. Maybe that's changed. I know Barnes and Noble, they've been opening up more stores in the past couple of years. Hopefully we see more movie sections there, more Criterion and Kino Lorbers and Arrow titles, and who knows, maybe they'll add some other stuff in there and, just prices and hopefully have some better sales and things like that, especially on the studio stuff is just so wild in there. I don't know if anybody buys that from Barnes and Noble, but yeah, I mean, this can be just a really interesting year of change for physical media out there. And I think that's what makes it exciting to be a collector right now. And also, it's so affordable to be a collector. I want to say that once again. I know you're shocked. Everybody's saying it's so expensive. It's so expensive. And yes, certain editions are expensive. The still books are expensive. The fancy boutique labels, day one, are very expensive. I get it. Day one stuff can be super expensive. But if it's too expensive, that's okay. Just be patient. Wait for those 3 for 33 deals from Amazon or those other Amazon deals I cover weekly. I've been finding really good stuff every single week, some hidden gems to really build up my collection with more Blu-rays and 4Ks. And so there's been really good stuff out there. But once again, be patient, just wait, and you'll get a lot of this good stuff at a great price. So yes, I still think it's very affordable to be a physical media collector. But once again, that's just my opinion. You may have your own thoughts out there. Of course, I got to hear it in the comments below. What do you think of the state of physical media right now? What do you think are the big changes that happen in 2025? Are you happy with 2025 so far from a physical media collecting standpoint? What's working? What can be improved? Let's have a fun time talking the movies down below. And of course, if you haven't already and you'll watch this content weekly, you just haven't taken the extra step to go ahead and smash that like and subscribe. Just do it. Yes, just do it. So that way I can keep you guys entertained and up to date on all this great physical media content every single week and usually every single day. And like I said, most importantly, have a great day watching and talking that movies. And of course, you love this physical media topic. Go ahead and marathon some more videos right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.